Korra and the other warriors get ready to fight the realm on behalf of the people of Welt, their new home. Before the armies of the realm show up to put an end to the mounting uprising, the warriors confront their past and disclose their intentions. Rebel Moon Part 2 The Scargiver ultimately delivers on the promises made in the first film. My expectations for this sequel were high after sitting through the incredibly boring first movie. Sadly, those expectations were short-lived. One thing Zack Snyder never fails to deliver is stunning visuals. The cinematography in Rebel Moon Part 2 The Scargiver is nothing short of spectacular. From the detailed landscapes to the meticulously designed costumes, every frame is a feast for the eyes. The climactic fight between Korra and the villain aboard the Star Destroyer is particularly noteworthy. The scene's shifting gravity as the destroyer falls from the sky adds a dynamic and visually striking element that finally makes use of the film's potential. Additionally, the casting remains strong. The characters are portrayed by a talented ensemble that brings depth to their roles, even when the script fails them. Anthony Hopkins as the voice of the Royal Family Guard robot adds a layer of gravitas and nostalgia, reminding us of the untapped potential within the narrative. Despite its visual grandeur, Rebel Moon Part 2 The Scargiver suffers from a hollow narrative. Snyder seems to be trapped in a cycle of focusing on past and future events, neglecting the present. The first hour of the film is filled with flashbacks and discussions about what might happen rather than engaging with the current struggles of the characters. This lack of immediate conflict and character development makes the story drag painfully. Snyder's tendency to replace narrative depth with visual spectacle is another significant flaw. The crop harvesting sequence, for instance, is beautifully shot but utterly devoid of narrative purpose. The villagers' interactions and relationships are hinted at but never fully explored, leaving the audience disconnected from their struggles and triumphs. The most glaring issue, however, is Snyder's inability to utilize the inherent value of his elements. The robot, with its rich backstory and potential for deep emotional conflict, is reduced to a mere spectator for most of the film. Similarly, the hired mercenaries, each with their unique skills and histories, are given minimal screen time and development, resulting in a wasted opportunity for richer storytelling. Rebel Moon Part 2 The Scargiver epitomizes the dangers of overambition. Snyder's grand vision for a cinematic universe and his desire to cram every scene with visual splendor ultimately undermines the film. The story is overstuffed with characters and subplots that are never fully realized. The pacing suffers as a result, with long stretches of inactivity and exposition that test the audience's patience. Moreover, Snyder's refusal to streamline his narrative and focus on core elements leads to a disjointed and unsatisfying experience. The film's reliance on visual storytelling without the necessary narrative support makes it feel shallow and unengaging. The potential for a powerful tale of rebellion and sacrifice is squandered in favor of superficial spectacle. In conclusion, Rebel Moon Part 2 The Scargiver is a frustrating reminder of Zack Snyder's shortcomings as a director. While his visual talent is undeniable, his inability to weave a compelling narrative and make the most of his character's potential leaves much to be desired. Until Snyder learns to appreciate the value of strong storytelling, his films will continue to fall short, leaving the audiences yearning for more than just pretty pictures. That's my opinion on Rebel Moon Part 2 The Scargiver. Do you agree with my thoughts? What are your thoughts on the film? Let me know in the comments. Please drop a like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.
life fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set the rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs.